Bow your heads. Father God, thank you for Jesus. Thank you for today. Bless us to do your will. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Commissioner Northrup.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Langley.
Here.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Here.
Commissioner Northrup.
Here.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Grice.
Here.
Commissioner Barrera.
Here.
Commissioner Marquetti. Here. And Commissioner Lee.
Here.
All right. Commissioner Marquetti.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the agenda for July 2nd, 2026.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Public comment. This is for agenda items only. You have 3 minutes. The floor is now open for public comment. All right. The floor is closed for public comment. Recognitions. Number 1, R29-2026 is a resolution recognizing July as Parks and Recreation Month, and we got a few of those here. Who wants to get up and represent? Scott? The chair and the president, all of the above?
President of the Parks Commission, and so, yes, this was a nice thing for the board to do. Roseanne, at our previous meeting, I read the resolution, thought about you, got through that without stumbling, so anyway, no, it's heartwarming, and really you think parks nationwide, just what they do for the betterment of society is immeasurable. So it is heartfelt, to have this recognition.
All right.
And there's so many people behind it. So anyway, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You've got a good team. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right, so I need a motion to,
Mr. Chair,
yes, ma'am.
I move for the approval of our 29-26, a resolution recognizing July as Parks and Recreation Month.
Support.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? Roll call?
Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti.
Yes.
Commissioner Langley.
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
And Commissioner Grice.
Yes.
All right. Commissioner Lawrence.
Mr. Chair, I move with a one-time roll call vote to approve M-102-2026, motion to approve June 18th, 2026 meeting minutes, and M-103-2026, motion to approve claims dated 6/1/2026 to 6/26/2026.
That's a mouthful.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? Another roll call, please.
Commissioner Langley.
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
Commissioner Grice.
Yes.
Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
And Commissioner Marquetti.
Yes.
All right. District 1,
Nothing at this time.
2,
Nothing.
3. 4 is me. District 5. District 6.
Nothing.
All right. We know District 7's got something for us.
Yes, but it's short.
All right.
All right. From District 7, the Edwardsburg Museum is holding a community picnic on the museum grounds on July 5th, from 1 to 4, and there will be a band and food trucks. On the 22nd, I attended the Opioid Advisory Committee, and we heard about a dangerous drug called Cardum. And I think we'll be hearing a little bit more about that. On June 23rd, I attended the Mishta Housing 2.0 in Pawpaw, which was specifically for Cass and Van Buren counties, and it was a one-on-one event. The meeting was a good discussion where we could talk about our county's housing needs. The County Planning Commission met on June 24th, and we approved rezones for Pokagon and Silver Creek. I attended the Market One event, and I'm happy to say that the Village of Edwardsburg won the Trailblazer Award. Through the efforts of Market One, they have received a number of CDBG grants. We attended the CASA fundraiser and subsequently heard that it was very successful. I also took part in that beautiful picture up above, our 250th birthday picture. It was fun, and even though it was hot, it was all over in about 5 minutes. And that's it for me.
Thank you, ma'am. District 8.
Nothing at this time.
All right. Next on the agenda, Administrator's Report. Madam Administrator.
The report's in the packet. I just wanted to say we're very proud of the photo we did yesterday when we all came together to create something beautiful. Super proud of our staff and the county as an entire. One other note to mention is I've been working closely with the prosecutor's office. As you see in your packets tonight, we've added something. I know typically something like this might go to a salary committee due to the unprecedented circumstances. Thought it was important to try and get over here so we can get some assistance to the prosecutor's office.
All right. Any questions for the administrator? All right. County partners, we have MSUE. You are up. You have to push the microphone button in the middle. Yep,
Got it. Short.
there you go.
Hi, Hillary Hunt, 4-H Program Coordinator. I just wanted to stop by and give you a little 4-H update tonight. This time of year is pretty busy for 4-Hers. For the month of June, we participated in a 4-H summer camp where youth ages 8 to 12 for Cass, Branch, and St. Joseph counties traveled to Sturgis and had an overnight camp. That was at the beginning of the month. And then last week, I traveled to MSU with 13 4-Hers from Cass County for MSU Exploration Days, which is a pre-college experience. Youth got to stay on campus in the dorms. We ate in the dorms. They participated in sessions with everything from agriculture to law to being like a vet nurse for a day, different career tracks. And they got to come together with over 800 youth of all over from Michigan on campus. It was a really great time. Some of the biggest highlights were we got to meet Sparty and eat Dairy Store ice cream. Wasn't nearly as hot as it is this week, which was nice. But it's always great to see youth together and making, relationships, finding out skills that they may not have, and having, the input into careers for the future. So,
All right.
And now, of course, we're all getting busy and geared up for fair. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Any questions for MSU? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Marty, you have anything for Council on Aging? All right, sir. Thank you. All right. Madam Clerk.
Quickly, we have ballots are available for the August primary election. So if you would like to vote absentee, reach out to your local clerk. We are also in need of election inspectors. So if you are willing to serve or if you know of anyone, please reach out to me. We need them across the county. Please know that you can be 16 years old and work elections. We actually love to have high schoolers. So they get paid. Everybody gets paid, but high schoolers especially love to get paid. It looks great on your resume, so please send them my way. And last but not least, want to thank everyone for making quick work of the picture in the hot weather yesterday, and especially thank Mr. Sean Keck, the director of bands from Cassopolis Schools, who used his marching band software to lay out the numbers for us, which made it very nice. That's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Madam Prosecutor, you have anything for us this evening? Okay, thank you. Sheriff? Sarah, for the judge? Can't
Is it
sneak
on?
up on nobody with them
I
shoes.
can hear me. It's good. So just a few updates from the court is they're just thank yous. One, thank you to everybody that put together the beautiful picture that's on the screen. I cannot tell you how excited staff truly were for that. So for everybody that put in that effort, it's a memorable moment that they all really enjoyed. And the next thank you from the court is if you have not come to see the Circuit District Court file room and the new carpet, I encourage you to please come do that. It's beautiful, but it's also a testament to the teamwork mentality that we have in the county. We could not have done that without facilities, without IT, without other departments all coming together to figure out, hey, you can come sit in our office for 2 weeks while you get carpet. You can store your stuff in our office while you get carpet. Facilities, they were amazing, coordinating all of the last minute things and getting people moved. IT was fantastic, giving up some of their weekends and evenings to get the computers where they needed to go. And I cannot thank Dave and Jennifer enough for looking at the needs for the entire building, not just let's fix one rip in the carpet. I'm looking forward to them finishing the whole building and getting that done. But it means a lot to staff. It makes a difference when they come to work to see that they have that new carpet and it's not ratty and they're not going to trip, and that thought was given to doing the whole area. So just thank you, and if you are over our way, please come and see it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Chair, President, Drain Commissioner. All right, sir. All right. Next on the list is new business. R30-2026 is a resolution to approve and authorize execution of Cass County sewage disposal system. We happen to have a gentleman here that can give us a brief briefing. You have the floor, sir.
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Commissioners, my name is Mark Nettleton. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Micah Myers out of Grand Rapids, and here tonight with respect to the proposed Banks and Lake Sewer Project in Porter Township. Before you tonight is a resolution for your consideration that would approve a bond contract to be entered into by Cass County, Van Buren County, Porter Township, and the Lakes Area Sewer Authority. To date, Porter Township and the Lakes Area Sewer Authority have approved the bond contract and authorized its execution. This county's Board of Public Works has reviewed and considered the bond contract and has approved it and recommended to this body for approval. And if this body approves tonight, then we'll go on to Van Buren County. While this project is located in Van Buren County, this county and Van Buren County have a history of cooperating on sewer projects. This is the third such cooperative effort for developing sewer around lakes to provide for needed environmental remediation to those areas. And so this bond contract sets out the obligations of the parties, including the county, which would culminate in the issuance of Cass County bonds to finance this project in the estimated amount of about $6 million. Those bonds would be anticipated to be issued in Q1 or Q2 of 2027 after we get design of the project and bidding of the project. This project would be overseen by the Cass County Board of Public Works, as has been the practice with the prior projects that I mentioned. These bonds, while issued by the county and supported by the county's full faith and credit, the dollars to be able to repay the principal and interest on those bonds will come from Porter Township and properties within Porter Township who connect to that sewer system. The township is going to do special assessment proceedings, and so the main revenue will come from special assessments on properties that connect to the sewer system. And so that money will be provided to the county and enable the county to make the principal and interest payments on the bonds. That's a very brief overview of what we're asking for. So for your consideration is that resolution to approve the bond contract. I am joined by the project engineer, Alan Smaka, and so if there are any technical questions about the project, he could answer those, but happy to answer any questions the commission might have.
Do we have any questions? Turn your mic.
Is that our responsibility, the $6 million, or is that the total project cost?
The total project cost right now is estimated to be about $6.4 million. Okay. The principal amount of the bonds that would be issued by the county for the project is estimated to be $6 million. And then, like I said, those payments, the dollars are coming from Porter Township special assessments.
Okay. Thanks.
Any other questions? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to move we approve Resolution R-30-2026 to approve and authorize execution of Cass County Sewage Disposal System, the Lakes Area Sewer Authority bond contract.
Support.
Motion on the floor and support. Any further discussion? Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to thank the Board of Public Works as well as Alan Smacka. They've done a fabulous job. We have put this through our insurance carriers as well as the attorney just to make sure everything was in line, but they've done a great job, so I just want to mention that.
Yes, ma'am. Anybody else? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Marquetti,
Yes.
Commissioner Langley,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Barrera,
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
Commissioner Grice.
Yes.
And Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
All right, resolution passes. M 104, 2026, motion to approve budget adjustment for Historical Commission.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move motion M104 to approve budget adjustment for the Historical Commission.
Support.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I see that they went about $2,500 over. Does anybody know how that happened?
Yeah, so we reached out to Midwest Energy as well. So the propane costs were about $1,500 more this winter
No, okay.
than they have been in previous years. Also, they've started getting their per diems again. For a while, they had foregone those. So we just want to make sure that there's enough money to get them through, but that $1,500 was the biggest part. And we did reach out to Midwest Energy just to make sure there wasn't a double billing in there because it was one of those things
Sure.
that looked a little wonky.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Happened to my hammer. All right. Number 3, M 105, 2026, motion to approve 5-year renewal option for audit services with, this is always fun to say, yo and yo.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move that we approve M-105-2026, motion to approve five-year renew option for audit services with
Yo
Yo
and
and
yo.
Yo and yo.
Yo and yo.
Support.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? Yes, sir.
I believe this question be for Jennifer. Jennifer, looking at this, is that normal, a 5-year thing, or is there other companies out there that we get quotes from? Because you're committing for 5 years, is this a dollar amount? I'm just curious.
Yep, so we did an RFP last time, about 3 years ago. We did put it out for bid. They were all fairly close to each other. With doing a 5-year renewal, we could save some money. So if you look at the 3-year renewal and the 5-year renewal, I did speak with them. It wouldn't be an issue because we did have an RFP out not too long ago that we could look at renewing this with no issues. When you looked at the 3-year versus the 5-year, you were almost getting up to the same amount after 3 years compared to our 5 years. I think it was $1,000 difference. So in the long run, it's saving us a little bit of money. So I thought it was a great deal.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody else? All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? My hammer is back. Motion passes. Number 4, M 106, 2026, motion to create temporary assistant prosecuting attorney hourly pay classification to provide temporary prosecutorial support as needed with compensation established at an hourly rate not to exceed the county's current appointed attorney rate.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to make that motion M-106-2026.
Support.
Motion on the floor is support. Discussion? Yes. Click your mic.
I'd like to kick this to the policy and the salary committee. I think there's some questions here that need to be answered. I think that we could do a little better job at the policy meeting.
Can we do that, Mr. Parliamentarian?
You can put it into one of the committees. You can make a motion to push it to the salary or the policy. Yeah, it sounds like this would probably be more like a salary committee situation if you were to push it. But if you have questions, so if you want to do that, you can. Also, we can debate things too, up to you.
Or we can just, if you have any questions, maybe we can answer them tonight? Or just,
Well, yeah, there's quite a few, I think.
all right.
Do we address Arizona Mission Insurance with these people?
Is that all gonna be directed to
So
her?
with them, We looked at contracted and we also looked at employees. A contracted position would have their own insurance and their own practice most likely. With this, because we need them to be on our systems such as Carpel and things like that, we really need them to be employees. These people wanted to help us out, but we don't have a way to do that. So this would create an avenue where attorneys who are willing to help us out while we get back to full capacity and staff, this would be an avenue to do it. It is a temporary thing, it's 89 days or less. We did look at part-time versus a temporary. Part-time would be more long-term, right, with just so many hours, where the temporary is 89 days or less. We are consistently, we're getting more and more applications, so it's nice that those keep coming in. So we're hopeful not to have to use this avenue too long, but are concerned about, we do have to offer a speedy trial as well. So cases getting adjourned, we want to make sure that those can be tried.
So what do we pay them?
So the way we did it, not to exceed the court-appointed rate, that is set at 125. It can go anywhere from 75 to 125. This gives the prosecutor a way to negotiate the pay up to, and then maxes out at that pay that we're paying other attorneys. As you look at that, if it wasn't comparable, as they have their own businesses, there would be no incentive for them to only take the court-appointed ones and not help out with that prosecutor side.
A court-appointed defense attorney, so we're going to base this based on their pay instead of a prosecutor's pay?
I think you're talking about public defenders.
Yeah, public defenders.
Which their pay is set by the state, and that is not what we are matching. This is less than that.
And how do we track their progress as far as, are we getting our money's worth on the work they're getting done? How's that getting tracked?
The same way all assistant prosecuting attorneys would. They work at the pleasure of the prosecutor, and she would be overseeing those individuals.
I still think it needs to go to salary.
Yes, sir.
Question for Jennifer also.
Sure.
Jennifer, the prosecutors that we just left, what was their hourly rate versus what we're offering here for temporary?
So with temporary, these are completely different because there are no retirement benefits, there are no short-term disabilities, there are no health insurance benefits, retirement, those such things, because they are temporary employees. So you wouldn't be paying that. So if we're looking at comparable to the cost of those employees altogether, if you added up all of that, we were looking at the APA 3s would be about $75 an hour.
So, what is the benefit package for a prosecutor that we had that was on staff from before? We lost 5 of them, or basically, what was their per hour benefit package? Did that add up to $75 an hour?
That's what I was just saying, yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah. And
So
then,
we're gonna save money by not giving them that benefit package.
It
yes.
sounds like.
So we
Yeah,
still don't
so
have to.
like
we're
a
not paying
family
75.
insurance, for example, costs the county $25,000 per employee for family insurance, and that's per year. The retirement that the previous assistant prosecutors had was the 15% and the 4%, so that was 19% retirement on top of that pay as well. So those things are not offered to temporary positions.
But you're still wanting to pay them $75 an hour straight contract wage? Or will you
She
take taxes out?
She can negotiate the
Is it a
way,
941 or a 1099 form that you're gonna send them at the end of this?
they would be employees, so they would be getting
941.
W-2s. Yes, sir.
Next question, you said this is a temporary, 89 days or less.
Yes.
Now, can you renew that with them, or do they have to step away?
They would have to separate for a period of time. I don't believe by law that there's any set period of time. This 89 days too gives some time, as there's not any stability in the prosecutor's office right now, because right now as assistant prosecutors are looking at coming here, they're like, is Prosecutor Scoggin going to stay? Is she going to be here until the term ends? Is she going to be running again? So I know some of those questions are coming up with this temporary time frame. This helps, you know, get some more questions answered for some of them. They can see how the office is going before some of them might commit to leaving their own practice to come here.
Who's going to vet these new people?
Prosecutor Scoggin.
She's going to vet the new ones. So basically on their experiences being prosecutors, or
So
are they going to have any?
APAs have to, they work at the pleasure of the prosecutor. So with that being said, if they are concerned that Prosecutor Scoggin won't be here and Prosecutor Scoggin decides to leave, if a new prosecutor came in here, they could say, you're not working for me. So that's where some of that instability comes from. Not that we can completely change that, but hopefully with some time, they will see that things are going well.
The only other question I have, is there like a hiring committee to help the new prosecutor to understand the system? Is there a team put together to help with this process?
So HR and myself, I haven't been in any interviews. I know HR has been assisting in interviews to be there to help with any questions regarding pay, benefits, that type of things, since HR is a little more versed than Sarah, who's just stepping in and getting used to the government world, as well as when you've got internal candidates versus external candidates, some of those benefits change a little bit. So HR is assisting in there to help her. They don't make the decisions, but they are there to help guide her should she need anything or any questions arise. And then I've been trying to help as much as I am able to as well.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome.
The temporary assistance program, you mentioned 89 days. Is that 89 days that the employee would be on contract, or is it 89 days that this program's open for?
A temporary position, so a temporary assignment can end at any time. But there's limitations on temporary because you wouldn't want someone in there full-time and not just giving them benefits and just saying, oh, it's temporary forever. So there are some limitations to that. And so another thing about it, when you bring in someone temp versus like a part-time, since you can say that temporary assignment ended, you won't owe them anything else. With a part-time, you would actually have to fire and let someone go. So that's why we were really trying to be careful of what we were offering and trying to make sure that we could help Sarah as quickly as possible and protect the county.
Yeah.
The goal is to hire full-time
Yeah.
and get that full again, though.
I'm all for giving her the assistance and that she needs to get that office back stable. Would it make sense that we put a limit on this program to not exceed a year, or, you know, we're doing this just so that we can get back on.
Sure.
Does that make sense? Does anyone?
Policy meets next Thursday. We're not going to put this table too long.
What is,
Well, we can
what
amend
kind
the
of
motion.
policy would you create for pay?
Just what he's talking about. You know,
When is the next salary committee meeting?
They're
That's
scheduled as
That's
needed.
as needed. I do that as needed.
Okay.
But if
so-
you were worried, I mean, you could add in the motion
Who's
to
got the
make it a
motion right now? Who made
temporary, you know, whether it be 90 days to relook at it or,
So if he wants to move it to there, then the parliamentarian will assist me, and if I'm wrong, he'll have to move and get a second to send it to a policy or a salary committee.
So he's got a motion right now.
We've got a motion on the floor to accept it as
policy.
is.
Do you want to put it to salary or, okay, so you'll just say, I move to send this to the salary committee, or to refer this to the salary committee.
so I move to send this to salary committee if we can this next week. To
Support.
get it, to speed it, because I do understand what we need to do.
So we have a motion
Hold on.
support.
Yeah, I got it.
I just had another question for Jennifer, but we got a motion.
All right, so we have
waive it.
motion on the floor and support to amend that, just to defer it to the salary committee. All right.
Before we take a vote, I'd just like to say that I'd like to see us put wording on the current motion that was presented on the agenda before we actually move this to a salary committee.
Say that, who's got that?
Okay, you would have to vote on the referral first.
Yeah.
And then you can vote, then you can do an amendment. So if the referral fails, then you can do the amendment. If the referral passes, it goes.
Yeah.
So in the order, for Robert's Rules of Order, the referral has higher priority than the amendment does, than making an amendment would. So we have to vote on the refer, pass or fail. Then if the referral fails, then we'd have to make an amendment.
All right, so we need a roll call.
Can Commissioner Grace
Yep.
ask his question since we haven't
Yeah.
voted yet? Oh, you're good?
All right, we ready?
No,
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to hear the motion that we're going to be voting on.
This one that we're voting on is to refer it to the salary committee.
Okay, because I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, Al did that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And then-
Can you repeat? Clerk, could you repeat that motion?
Motion to send this to the salary committee.
Oh, okay.
And
Mr.
Commissioner
Chair.
Lawrence supported.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank
The
you.
question, don't we have a motion on the floor ready to accept what was on here?
Well, according
we
to
have to dis-
parliamentarian, we're,
So you have your motion, and it's open for debate, and you can do subsidiary motions at that time.
yeah.
So a referral is a subsidiary motion.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
instead of taking action immediately with a vote, we're going to refer it, well, the current idea is to refer it to a committee for them to take action, then refer back.
So if it passes, we're done. If it doesn't, we go back to the original one.
I would encourage members of this board not to send it to salary committee, but instead to handle this tonight.
Anybody else?
What do you say?
He said he encourages people to handle it tonight and not send it to the salary committee. Anybody else? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Langley,
No.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Nope.
Commissioner Barrera,
No.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
Commissioner Grice.
Yes.
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
and Commissioner Marquetti.
No.
So I have 4 yeses and 4 nos, which means it dies.
All right. So now we're back to the original motion.
We're open to the floor. Yep, so now you can do amendments.
I would like to make an amendment to the motion M-106-2026. Motion to create the temporary assistant prosecuting attorney program as written, but not to exceed a calendar year.
I'll support that.
All right. Got a motion on the floor and support? Further discussion? Yes, sir.
How can we do the, not to exceed 1 year when we got 89 days? I'm trying to figure this one out here a little bit.
Different ones can come in and go. I know that there are 2 attorneys that are hopeful to help, so it's 89 days per person that can do that. So if we hired you, Mike, if you were an attorney, you could work for 89 days before there would have to be a separation. I don't believe that they're looking at offering, I think it was like 20 hours or less that they were looking at that they could help.
Yeah, I'm thinking this would be more like a short-term solution and not have this indefinite, open
Correct.
loophole that could be used and used and used over a year. We want to get these positions ultimately permanently filled.
The only other question, I think you answered it, Jennifer. You said 20 hours or less a week is what you're saying, thinking?
So I
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah,
When it comes to the amendment, we can only debate the amendment. So when the amendment is passed or failed, then we can go back to debating the motion as amended or the motion previously. So I apologize.
That's good. That's what we got you
Just-
for.
Just debate the amendment specifically, so the year. But you can definitely talk again after the vote on the amendment.
So we're going to vote on his amendment?
Yes.
Not the full motion?
Not the full motion on the amendment.
I agree with that.
All right. All right, any other discussion on the amendment? All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, so now,
Motion, now the floor is open.
floor is open for the motion as amended. That we need to have somebody move. Yes,
Question, Jennifer, I think you already answered it. How many hours a week or pay period are they going to be working in this conversation? Because isn't there something we got to worry about, 30 hours, 1 hour sick or vacation, that type of thing?
You would have to worry about that if it was a part-time position. So if there was a big case, having that part-time position could really hurt you if they really needed to work more than 20 hours to get through, you know, a very large trial or something. With it being a temporary employee, that's another protection. So they can technically work as many hours as they need to, but only up until those 89 days, but there will be, you don't have to worry about the benefits because it is temporary.
Okay, thank you.
So, yep. Lots of reasons why we looked at temporary versus part-time, and then contracted work as well, which I just didn't think that could work with them needing to be on our systems.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
How soon, or do you have any attorneys lined up already that would be able to work temporary now?
I believe that there are two interested, but I would hate to speak for Prosecutor Scoggin.
Well, she's right there.
There is one that is
Okay.
very, very interested and is actually awaiting the results of tonight.
Okay. Because I would like to see the bad guys taken care of.
All right, anybody else? We need a motion. We don't? Oh, it's already there. Good. All right, good. You're right. Yes, ma'am. All right, roll call, please.
Commissioner Lawrence,
No.
Chair Jones,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera,
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup,
Nope.
Commissioner Grice,
Yes,
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti,
Yes.
and Commissioner Langley.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, yes, it's good.
6-2.
All right. All right. It passes. Congratulations. All right, public comment. This is limited to 3 minutes per person. It is for anything that's not on the agenda, but I encourage people to keep it Cass County related, please. You have to push the button in the middle, sir.
All right, good afternoon, evening. Luke Laurie, candidate for 36th District State Rep. I was here several months ago, and I'm just back tonight to say a couple things, and I'll get out of your hair. My voice cracks a little bit. I apologize. I'm dehydrated. I drove around in a big circle around your fine county today, pounding in 8 big signs, and I'm wiped. So,
It's hot.
It's hot. Campaigning is going well. The agricultural and small business communities have been extremely supportive, and I really appreciate that. But one thing I'd like to say, if you haven't turned your absentee ballot in yet, there is one candidate that you have on your ballot that has over 2 decades of public service, and I'll say professional public service. One candidate with over 2 decades of actually protecting the safety of the community, and one candidate with over 2 decades of actually physically protecting your rights, and that candidate is me. Thank you for your time. I appreciate what you all do.
Thank you, sir. Uh-oh. I'm going to use this timer with pleasure.
Have to push this button?
It's already
Been
good,
pushed
sir.
on, okay. I'm Skip Dyes. I am chairman of the ISD board, and just want to tell you a few things what we're doing at the ISD. If anybody, intermediate school district, anybody's been out by the building?
Yeah.
You know, we've done a bunch of work out there. Spent a $4 million building for maintenance, and that was designed to do all of our bus maintenance, all equipment maintenance. We got an idea at the board from here. We decided if we're going to have this building, it's open up for anybody in the county. We already picked up Cass schools, so we'll be taking care of their buses also. Went to a meeting last night in Penn Township, and we purchased 16 acres across from the Council on Aging in that field, and that's where the new school will be. I'm not going to talk about that a lot. Andy's going to come and talk to you about that. probably in a couple weeks or a couple months. That's on the drawing board. You notice I didn't call it a center.
Right.
Call it a school. So a center and a school is easy for people to understand. So it's a school, it'll be a school, it'll be a trade school. Cass
Nice.
County's never had a trade school. When they built things in 1964, we weren't on the board. I mean, we weren't on the ball to get that done. Kids in Cass County don't have that exposure. I was on the health board for 25 years, and kids in Cass either have to go to Van Buren or Elkhart, if you're close enough. But we picked that place because it's centrally located. So I think that's gonna go. I know it's gonna go. We're gonna make it work. So that's what the ISD's doing. That's the only other board I'm on, the road commission board. You talk to somebody else about that one. And other than that, I am here also to support Mr. Laurie, because I knew his dad. Of course, people tell me I knew your dad, Reverend Dyes. Well, I'm not Reverend Dyes, but Luke is the man for the job. So I just want you to know that. But anything you need to know at the ISD, give us a call, and you'll be seeing us doing a lot of different things. I'm still based on education. I'm an education guy, so.
Thank you, sir. And when you all do it again, let me know, and we can put you on the agenda, and you don't have to do it during public comments, brother.
No, I have to do it right. We'll take care of you.
Anybody else? All right. District 1,
Nothing at this time.
2,
Nothing at this
3,
time.
5, 6, 7, 8. We are adjourned.